Hey guys, and welcome to another Fenix 3 video. Now, I've had this watch for over a year now, probably closer to a year and a half, so I thought it would be the right time to kind of make a follow-up video and let you know how it's kind of traveling, if I still use it, and not only the watch itself, but I also brought the heart rate band here, and I've got the charger here to kind of show you how that's going, and also to remind me to talk about battery life. So first and foremost, let's get the exercise heart rate band out of the way, especially now that the newer Fenix has the heart rate monitor sensor on the bottom, which I clearly don't have. For me, I've always kind of used the bands. I used to use Polar watches, Polar heart rate monitors, so the band wasn't, annoying or nothing different for me. I was more than comfortable with wearing them, and I found this band to be pretty damn good. Like, it's got nothing sharp, it's comfortable to wear, easy to kind of put on, take off, etc. So there's been no complaints with that. It hasn't run out of battery. Obviously it's detachable here. If you need to replace bits and pieces with it, you got the replaceable battery in there. I use it maybe once a week or so, sometimes twice a week, so it's not like it gets used every single day. But again, I've been used to wearing these, and I've got absolutely no complaints about this one. It's a good comfortable band, and again, easy to put on, take off, and it's been quite durable. I sweat a truckload when I train, and every time when I get home, I just chuck it. I usually chuck it in the shower with me or in the sink or what have you, and rinse it all out. And as you can see, it's still in really good condition. I was worried at the start that these would kind of start to peel off and come off, but they've held up really well, especially since I haven't really babied it or looked after it in any special way. So I'm pretty impressed with that, and again, it's quite comfortable, and compared to the Polar ones that I used to wear, there's no dramas with that at all. The watch itself, I mean, what can I say? Awesome. It is still my daily wear by far. Like, I've even actively tried to look for other watches. I kind of get bored with things pretty quickly, and I've tried to look for other watches and maybe a substitute for the Fenix, but really there is nothing out there which I've found that compares with the watch itself. The fact that you can kind of change the face, and if you look at my previous videos, the watch face will be different, is a big plus, especially for someone like me that gets kind of bored and likes to change the faces a fair bit. And I'll just hold it up a little bit, camera. This is kind of what I've got going right now. Much simpler type watch face there. And this is one that I've downloaded, so off their IQ or whatever the hell it's called. So there's a whole bunch up there, and I just went through, and this is one that I found. So I really like this watch face. But like I mentioned in the other videos, my friend's got a watch face which has got everything set up on there, how much steps he's done and sunrise, whatever. It's got numbers everywhere. For me, that's a little bit too annoying, so I have it set up like this. The band itself is in good condition. Again, this is my daily wear, no questions about it. I use this for training, wear it to work, take it out camping, hiking most of the time, kayaking, spear fishing, mountain bike riding, so it goes through a lot. I don't take care of it any particular way, but I do make sure I do give it a rinse. So especially after like salt water or after a heavy exercise session, I will run it under water and give the band a bit of a clean, but it's literally just a rinse, nothing more than that. The case of the watch itself, you can see little scratches and things here and there, but overall remarkably in good condition. And again, I don't baby this. You can see some scratches at the top there. I don't baby it in any way. I don't look after it in any special sense. Maybe the first 6 months I did, but definitely for the last 10 to 12 months I've just been wearing it like I would a cheap watch. I really don't give a damn. And it's held out really well, especially with all the scrambling and rock hopping that I do when I go out camping. It's held up really well. Most importantly, and I'll give the glass a quick wipe there, it's got the sapphire sapphire glass there, and there's absolutely not a scratch on there. There's been a lot of times where I bumped it up against things and I've gone to have a quick look and, you know, fearing that I've scratched the glass, but it's held up really quite well. The features, I mean, there's a whole bunch of reviews out there, and I've made reviews on the features, so I'm not going to go over them. But what I can tell you is that I still use all of them. Like, this is really one bit of tech which I use every single aspect of, even from, I mean, I've said it before, but you look at, you know, hot button to the countdown timer, and depending on the workout, like this morning I was doing a workout which had 90-second intervals, and I was in the gym and I didn't want the watch beeping and going off every time the 90 seconds went down. So, you know, I went to notifications, and you can set it just to vibrate. So you've got just the tone, just the vibration, tone, vibration, none. So that kind of customization in the watch, customability in the watch is, that's one of the reasons I absolutely love it, because I could be doing my, you know, workout for those CrossFitters out there, or the people that kind of do all that kind of stuff. You've got workouts which are on the minute, every minute, or 20-minute AMRAPs, and you can set this watch, and, you know, it'll vibrate when that minute's up, and or, you know, vibrate and beep. If you're in a really loud gym, then you don't often hear the beep, so just to have the vibration is really good. Again, another hot button to a stopwatch, and then you've got all your profiles there. Again, there's heaps of videos out there, and I've made videos out there on all the different features. This is more kind of an overview on how the watch is going after a year of use. So as you can see, like, it's in really good nick. I still love it even after over a year of using it. And I gotta say, the battery life, the battery life is, I mean, the easiest way to put it is the battery life is that good that I don't worry about the battery life. Like, you know, I charged it a few days ago, I think maybe 2 days ago. There's my notifications. Let's see, have it focus up. Might be a sec, guys. There we go. I charged it a few days ago and it's on 93%. I think 2 days ago also. So, you know, depending on how much you use it, how much you use the GPS, that'll determine the battery life. But man, maybe once a week I charge it, maybe once every 5 days, maybe once every 8 days, 9 days. Again, I don't know. I have it set so it sends me an alert when there's 20% battery left, and even if that battery alert is, you know, in the morning, sometimes I get up, you know, at 3:30, 4 o'clock to go to work in the morning. The watch, I have absolutely no problems with the watch for the whole day on that 20%, none at all. And I know that when I get home, I'll just plug it on the charger, which just kind of sits on my bedside, and then the next morning I'll have 100%, and it'll last me for, I don't know, however many days. So, you know, the battery life is something I don't worry about because it's just that good. I will say, my friend that got the Fenix 3 non-sapphire version, pretty much the same time that I got it, we went spearfishing the other week, and his watch died after that. So he charged it up, and the battery would only last for half an hour maybe. It was a bit sporadic, it was turning on and off, etc. Last Monday he contacted Garmin, and the watch was out of warranty by a couple of weeks, maybe 2 months or something like that. And by Friday he had a brand new watch. So that's not a reflection on the watch itself. You know, it's a bit of technology. It can break. I've worn my Fenix every single spearfishing trip, and it's been fine. But you go to see how you see how much Garmin stands behind their product. So, you know, even though the watch was out of warranty, he explained it. He sent it in, and by Friday they sent him a brand new watch. So good on him. And you know, that makes this watch all that better, knowing that Garmin stands by their product, and they definitely looked after him, which is, I think, really, really important. So yeah, this video's gone for almost 10 minutes. So, you know, a year on into wearing and using the Garmin, still my daily watch, and still my watch for exercise, training, holidaying, camping, kayaking, spearing, whatever, everything. Great watch. I definitely still recommend going with the normal back and using the heart rate monitor if you're serious about exercise, but that's a whole different video, so I'll leave that there. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, what have you, leave them down below. And again, thanks for watching.